Hello, it's CD again, back with Truth Matters, a series of conversations, I'll say, monologues, or you're welcome to join with me in the conversation on truth, the purpose of which, even before 2013, the idea was to start a new order in the church or out of the church about truth, the importance and the significance of truth. How important is truth to you? Um, I've been thinking about reading along in the Gospel of John, and this is technically, yesterday was Ash Wednesday for Christians, a day marking the onset of the season of Lent, the 40 days prior to Easter. We all Christian folk celebrate Christ's resurrection on Easter. But in John's Gospel, it's only in John's Gospel that there is mention of the high priest, Caiaphas. As I read the Bible, Old Testament as well as New Testament, I'm always struck by the historical detail of the Bible, of the Scripture, and especially where that concerns the high priest of that year, John's Gospel said. And it's only in John's Gospel that Caiaphas is mentioned. Following chapter 11, the story of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead, Caiaphas, many of the opponents of Jesus are throwing up their hands in despair and saying the whole world has gone after him. Jesus Christ Superstar captures this moment very well in the opening chords. I won't try to sing it, but what shall we do with this Jesus of Nazareth? Miracle, wonder, man, hero of fools. Something like that. There's this lament from Jesus' opponents. What are we going to do now? The whole world has gone after him. And Caiaphas, the high priest, jumps in and says, "You fools." It's elementary. It's very simple. It is expedient. Caiaphas says it is necessary that this one man die for the whole nation. And John, the scripture says that Caiaphas prophesied for the whole nation and for the whole world that Jesus should die for many. I'm thinking about that word expedient. It is necessary. I can't help but think of that famous scene in The Godfather where he says it's not personal, Mike, it's just business. It is expedient. In his great book on Dietrich Bonhoeffer, Eric Metaxas, the author, says that Hitler was a very practical man, and a practical man is never a loyal man. And I've been thinking about that a great bit. A loyal man is never a practical man, and a practical man is never a loyal man. Hitler lamented that he had to deal with Christianity. He wished he could deal with any other religion. Hitler seeing religion, ironically, in much the same way that Caiaphas, the high priest, did, as something expedient. It's necessary. But Hitler didn't like Christianity with its emphasis on meekness and what have you. But here's something to think about. Are you a practical person or are you a loyal person? I think about my loyalty to Jesus Christ and how impractical that might make me as I put ashes on my forehead, as I attempt to follow Christ and be loyal to God and to others. How often does my loyalty to others, especially my loyalty to God, make me impractical? And how often do the practical or expedient gets in the way of our loyalty to God and to family and those we love most? Think about that and holler back at me. Thanks.